Hello, welcome to the practical tutorial on pharmaceutical microbiology. Today we, that is Kaushika Patel and Sheetal Trivedi from Department of Pharmaceutical Technology, will teach you how to perform gram staining technique. Okay? Now gram staining is a method of differential staining technique. Now what is the basic difference between simple and differential staining? In simple staining, we use a single stain and it is used to study the morphology of the bacterial cell. But in differential staining, we can differentiate between two different groups of organisms based on their characteristic, and we have to use two different stains. Okay? So, there are two techniques in your syllabus, that is gram staining technique and acid-fast staining technique. Gram staining technique helps you to differentiate between gram positive and gram negative bacteria, whereas acid fast staining helps you to differentiate between acid fast and non-acid fast bacteria. Okay? So, let us begin with gram staining technique. Now, the two stains which we have to use are crystal violet, which will give you blue color or violet color, and safranin, that will give you pink color organisms. Okay? Safranin will stain gram negative bacteria pink, whereas crystal violet will stain the positive bacteria violet. Okay? Along with that, we have to use a mordant, that is Gram's iodine. Now what is the role of mordant? Mordant helps you to increase the affinity of the stain towards a particular organelle. Okay? So the color staining capacity of the stain can be improved. And the decolorizer, that is alcohol, which helps to remove the primary stain from the gram negative organisms. Okay? So now the basic principle is dependent upon the difference in the cell wall composition of gram positive and gram negative bacteria. As you can see in the diagram, gram positive bacteria, it have many layers of peptidoglycan, due to which the thickness of the cell wall is more. Whereas gram negative bacteria, it have only one or few layers of peptidoglycan, so its overall thickness is less. Apart from that, the gram positive bacterial cell wall, it have very few phospholipid content. The lipid content is very less. Whereas in gram negative bacteria, the phospholipid layers are more and the lipid content is more. Okay? So now when we apply crystal violet, that is the primary stain on the sample, both gram positive and gram negative bacteria, they take up the crystal violet, that is the basic stain, due to the acidic characteristic of the membrane. After that, we have to apply mordant, that is Gram's iodine. That mordant helps to increase the affinity of crystal violet stain to the membrane of gram positive organisms. Now in the subsequent step, when we apply decolorizer, that is alcohol, alcohol will help to extract the stain from the cell wall of the gram negative bacteria, because its lipid content is higher. So alcohol will extract the lipid content, along with that the stain will also be extracted, and the gram negative bacteria will become colorless. Whereas the gram positive bacteria, the bond of crystal violet stain is more, so it will be retained and not removed by the alcohol. In the next step, you have to apply secondary stain, that is safranin. Now gram positive bacteria, they are already violet, so they will not take up safranin, but gram negative bacteria, which are colorless, they will take up the safranin stain, and afterwards they will appear pink in color. So based on this technique, we will be able to see violet colored gram positive organisms and pink colored gram negative organisms. And then based on the morphology, whether they are spherical or rod shaped, you can identify the type of organism. Okay? So this is the theory and principle. Now the technique, how to practically perform, it will be explained by my colleague Sheetal Trivedi madam. Okay? Thank you.
Hello everyone. To perform gram staining, we require this kind of setup that is tiles between two burners, that is to transfer the culture aseptically. We require reagents which are involved in gram staining, that is crystal violet, which is primary stain, then gram iodine, which act as chemical mordant, ethanol as decolorizer, and safranin, that is counter stain or secondary stain. We require clean glass slide along with the cover slip. If you require marker to mark the glass slide, nichrome wire loop, that is to transfer the culture, then wash bottle that contains distilled water, then beaker to collect the waste items, IPA cotton balls, that is to wipe the surface clean, and the container to collect the drain, lighter if you want to handle the slide with the forceps, you can use it. Okay, to perform this staining technique, first of all with the IPA cotton ball, disinfect this area. So we are going to transfer the culture between these two burners, then flame sterilize it. Right, now take clean glass slide. If it is not clean, you can use the soft tissue paper. Take lint free paper. If the slide is not marked, mark it. Mark the bottom part. Right, so now we can spray the sample over the marked area. Keep it aside. Now transfer the microorganism from its source. So for this we are going to transfer the culture aseptically. For this we require to sterilize this nichrome wire loop. So hold it like this vertically between this inner zone and outer zone of the flame. Make it red hot and then let it cool. Don't immediately insert into the source of organism, otherwise the organisms will be killed. So now it's cool. Now transfer the culture. For this you have to remove the plug like this, sterilize the neck part, just dip the loop part of the loop, and again re-sterilize the neck of the culture tube, close it, keep it aside. Now the microorganisms are there in the loop part. We have already marked the glass slide, just sprayed it into the thin layer. This is called smear preparation. So make it in thin layer. Now remember, for gram staining, don't use old culture, use fresh culture, otherwise there will be a false result. Now immediately sterilize the wire loop. So to prevent the contamination, keep it aside. Now let it air dry the smear. Now after air drying, we have to fix the organisms over the glass slide, that is called fixation, and for this we are going to use heat fixation. So for this you have to just pass the slide through the burner. So 3-4 times you can pass this slide over the burner. So now slide is ready, that is after heat fixation, ready for the treatment with the reagent. So the first reagent, that is primary stain. So we are going to cover the smear with this crystal violet. So allow the interaction of the dye with the microorganisms, and for this we will wait for 1 minute for the interaction of this dye with the smear. Okay, now 1 minute is over. We are going to drain the excess reagent, and then we have to wash out the excess reagent from the smear. So for this you can hold the glass slide under the slow running tap water, or you can use the wash bottle. So now you can see that the drain which is coming out of this smear is colorless, right? So that is the washout. Okay, so now the smear is treated with the primary stain, and we have also given the washout. Now the next step, that is addition of the chemical mordant. In this case it is gram iodine. So we are going to cover the smear which is treated with the crystal violet. So gram iodine will interact with the crystal violet in the smear, and we are going to wait for 1 minute for the interaction. Okay, so now 1 minute is over of the interaction of this chemical mordant, that is gram iodine, with the smear. We are going to drain, and we are going to give the, so wash out the excess mordant. Now slide is ready for the next step, which is very important, that is decolorization step. So for that we are going to use the ethanol or the alcohol, 95% ethanol. So for this you have to hold this slide like this. Now allow the interaction for 15 to 20 seconds only. So now so you can see that it is coming out. The color of crystal violet is coming out from the organisms which are gram negative, if they are. Okay, don't over discolorize at this stage, right? That is very important to remember. Don't do over discolorization, otherwise the gram positive organism will also release the crystal violet color. Okay, so now give the washout of the decolorizer. Okay, so now the next step, that is treatment with the secondary stain or counter stain. So for that we are going to use safranin. So cover the smear with counter stain. Allow the interaction of this counter stain with the smear. We are going to wait for 1 minute. So 1 minute is over. Drain the excess reagent, that is safranin. Now give the washout to drain the excess safranin from the smear. Okay, so the last step is over. So now slide is ready, that is treated with all the reagents which are involved in this gram staining. Let it dry. You can go for the air drying, or you can use the blotting paper to dry it. Cover it with the cover slip and observe under the whatever magnification that you wish, or you can use the oil immersion lens. So for that you can use the oil immersion liquid also. So now the slide is ready.